He captures the Maduro in the Venezuela, and there's a lot of the criticism or supporting lots of opinion on this situation. What do you think of it?
He should not have done it. It's illegal. For many, many different reasons, it's illegal. But Maduro was not a good guy. He was a dictator. He was not a drug guy. The first thing they were saying before was that he was involved in drugs. No, he was not. And Venezuela is not a drug-producing country. It's a complete lie.
Trump keeps insisting that.
Yeah, and it's completely not true. Before they went to court, they said that Maduro was the head of this gang, of the 10 Solis gang or something it's called. But then when they went to court, they didn't say that because they know they have to tell the truth in court. Venezuela has never been a drug-producing country, never. Like typically you had Bolivia and Peru where they grow the coca leaves and then it gets produced in Colombia to become cocaine. And then from Colombia, it gets spread around the world. But the thing is that nowadays, cocaine is not that important, not like it was 20 years ago. Now the big one is, there's another drug, I can't think of the name right now, but
the new one is more closest to artificial chemical.
Exactly.
Not from the Bolivia or the other countries.
Fentanyl, that's the drug.
Fentanyl. Venezuela is not something to do with the drugs at all.
So the thing is, everybody's worried now after what happened with Venezuela, the fact that he did this illegal move, everybody's worried now about Greenland. Some people are talking about Canada now too. But Canada would be a big foot to chew. Like Canada, I think is too big for the United States. The United States and Canada have been friends for 50 years. For Trump to come into Canada, it would be crazy. But Greenland is another thing though. So if that happens, then that's going to break up NATO. And this is something that Russia wants. This is something that China wants.
You know what? It's really striking that 2019, Russia reportedly proposed to the Trump administration, the first Trump administration, Russia would take Ukraine, while the United States.
I heard that.
Yeah, Venezuela. And it sounded at that time really far-fetched, really, how do I say, really ridiculous. But now I can see, wow, how these kind of developments now appear to have been part of health.
Yeah, and that explains how Trump has been acting regarding Ukraine. Trump has named the Tomahawk missiles, and Trump is negotiating with Ukraine. He's saying that Russia has all the power and that Ukraine should give up the land that Russia wants, and that Ukraine shouldn't be allowed to have its own army in the future, and the Ukraine can never join the European Union. Trump is agreeing to everything that Russia wants. It kind of feels sad, Claire. You know, it feels that, and maybe I'm a little bit over emotional because of the crap I've been going through, but it feels sad that it seems like the bad guys now are in charge of the world.
And in Venezuela, there's a war.
What they did is they sent in a team of 30 elite soldiers, and they went in and they took the president and his wife out. That is all they did. They killed some people. They killed the people that were guarding the president and his wife. They killed them. Many of them were Cuban, actually. That they basically left the Venezuelan government in charge of Venezuela. But the idea is that the Venezuelan government has to do what the United States says. And a lot of this has to do with oil, because Venezuela has the most oil in the world, more than Saudi Arabia. That's what people are saying, that Trump's goal is the oil. So we'll have to see if the government complies, if the Venezuelan government complies. But part of that is a problem because he removed the president and his wife, but the same people that were part of the dictatorship are still there. Everyone is still there, and they're not good people. To have put the regular people of Venezuela through this mess the last 20, 30 years. Because, you know, Peru has over a million immigrants from Venezuela. They left the country because they couldn't get medicine, they couldn't get diapers, they couldn't get certain types of food. Yeah, it's a horrible mess, Venezuela. We'll have to see what happens. But I think what's going to happen in Asia, Claire, I think China is going to go after Taiwan within the next year.
They say.